What is good? What is good? We are going to take a look at new love for you guys today. All right? New love for Leo. We've hammered on a lot of different topics, a lot of different types of situations, but I've spent very little time strictly on new love, okay? So that's what we're doing today. If you would like information on how to schedule a personal reading with me, please look in the description box of this video. Also, if you would like to book a free call with my personal spiritual life coach, Kelly Lunt, her information is in the description of this video as well. You should definitely check her out. Her coaching is out of this world, dude. I'm telling you. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. Leo, let's do a quick energy check between you and the new person, Leo. If you are not interested in anything new coming in your life, this is not your reading. This is not your reading. Let's do a quick energy check here. Energy check with Leo and the new person. New love here. Could be another Leo that you're dealing with here. I don't know. I feel like you're feeling a little bit vulnerable right now. You're feeling a little bit weak and vulnerable. They could have hit a soft spot, man. Like sometimes, dude, we get those types of connections. It just kind of depends, but it's like, dude, I have been building this wall around my heart, and you figured out how to get over it. What the hell, man? I don't know though. I don't want to get ahead of myself here. Let's go ahead and get 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Four of Wands. Could be a fire sign. Another Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, possibly. Could be an Aquarius. Okay. So, you got that Tower upright and the Death reversed. Yeah, you're feeling a little bit weak and vulnerable here. Okay? I really feel like this person, I don't know if they did it on purpose or what's going on here, but somehow they hit your spot, didn't they? And it's got you a little bit freaked out. They hit that little soft spot. You see this person as, if I allow this to go, like basically if I allow you to, you could completely destroy me. You really see the potential for this person to have a lot of power over you emotionally, and that freaks you out a little bit. Okay? Because they're already like in there, dude. Like they've made their way up over that wall and into your heart center, and that scares you. Okay? Because it's happened to you before, hasn't it? I get it. But I really don't think this person is trying to play those kind of games. 6 of Pentacles, Devil reversed. Okay? They're not playing games. Maybe they did in the past. I'm sure they did in the past. We all have a past. Every last one of us has a past, some of us are a little bit worse than others, but we all have a past. And most of us, hopefully, eventually end up outgrowing that past. Man, we're playing our little games, doing our little stupid shit, this, that, and the third, whoop-de-whoop. All right, well, I'll wake up one day, and you know what? I'm done with all that. And I really think that this person, they have a past, but they're not playing any games here. They want equal give and take. They want success with you, okay? And you're this close. You're this close to cutting and running. This close, Leo. But I don't see you doing it. Okay? Communication is a little between the two of you. But I really think you're going to hold off. And eventually, this is going to become easier. Okay? The anxiety and the nervousness is going to go away. Because I think you're finally seeing that this person means business. They're not playing. Okay? Let's look a little bit more at this person you're dealing with. Okay? Mainly what I'm looking at right now is how this person feels about you and what their intentions are. If it wants to come through, I will read actions that they're going to take. if it wants to come through. But I'm mainly looking at this person's intentions and how they feel about you. Person Leo's dealing with, universe, new love. New love for March 2021. Okay. All right. Five of Swords in the reverse. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. So I feel like they have a past as well. Boom. Okay, the King of Swords. They're doing the best that they can to approach this from a very factual perspective here, okay? They may come across a little bit closed off and a little bit emotionally distant, okay? 6 of Wands in the reverse. They want to make sure they're not wasting their time, okay? They see a lot of potential. They see a lot of potential between the two of you, but basically I really feel like that they're going to hold off as long as you're kind of holding off, you know? Because they feel it. They're just being around you. They can feel that you're really, really, really trying to control the situation, you know? And I'm not saying that you're like being controlling, you know, but I'm saying that as far as how the situation goes and the pace that you all are moving at, I really see that they see that you really want to control as much of the situation as you possibly can and where it goes from here. So whenever it gets to the point to where you really want to control things, they know that there's a part of you that doesn't really trust the process. So as long as you're not really trusting the process and you're trying to control things and you're trying to make it happen, you know, I don't want to move too fast right now. You know, I'm going to put this, they feel like you're kind of putting a bit of an energetic wall up. Just a bit, okay? You know, of like, no, it's going to happen like this. It's going to happen this way. You know, I'm not letting you in too close. Some of you, it's like, no, we're not sleeping together right away. You know, now I know that's not all of you, but some of you are actually like going to that extreme. No. We're not sleeping together yet. I'm going to put you through that test. I'm going to see if you're willing to wait a little bit before we hop into bed together and have some fun. You know, so they really see you putting up a big, like a fence of control. You know, I want to take this in stages, and I want to make sure that it's, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? So they're kind of playing along there, and as long as you're doing that, then they're doing the same thing. They're kind of putting up their little, I don't want to say defenses or walls, but they're kind of, okay, well, if that's the way it's going to be, then I'm not just going to let my walls down and let you all the way in and whatever, you know, if you're going to be all weird about it like that. So they're kind of mirroring back to you the way that you're acting to them, you know. But there's a part of them that's wondering whether or not it would be a waste of time. They're starting to wonder that, okay, because they want nothing but the best, but they just feel like you don't trust them. And if you don't trust them, they're not going to keep you know, playing this game and trying to prove to you that they're worthy of your attention. They're not going to waste their time doing that. So they're wondering whether or not it's a waste of time, whether or not they should just look for somebody else. All right. Well, what's the most likely outcome between you and this person? Most likely outcome with Leo and this new person. Most likely outcome. Most likely outcome. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 8 of Wands. Strength card, Knight of Cups, 2 of Wands, King of Cups, Knight of Swords reverse, the Star. Looks to me like you might move on from this. Okay? I mean, it looks all good. Well, we're going to get to the advice here in a minute, but everything looks very positive. Very, very positive. But after a while, it's just like, it just feels like holding back communication. There's a lot of things on your heart and on your mind that you're just not really expressing. You're not really opening up. Could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with, possibly, but I really think that the person you're dealing with, one, the other, or both of you, is probably going to say, you know what? All right, whatever. If it's like that, then nah, deuces, bye. They don't want to screw this good opportunity up. They really don't. But, at the end of the day, they're for whatever reason, they're just feeling like you don't trust them. And they feel like you're holding too much back. So I think that, yeah, they're probably just going to go ahead and move on from this before too long, okay? Because, they don't feel like you trust them. They don't feel like you trust them, okay? And that you may be trying to control the situation a little bit too much. All right, well, let's look at the advice. Advice. Maybe you're doing the right thing. I don't know. Let's see. What is the best advice, universe, for Leo in this particular situation? What's the advice? Boom, 3 of Cups. Okay, 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Ace of Wands, the Hierophant, Strength reversed. Okay, you need to get over the past, Leo. You need to get over the past. Don't put this to an end. Okay? So those of you, and I've said this the past couple of videos, okay? So for those of you who watch everything that I put up, I'm going to be kind of repeating myself here a little bit, but especially for those of you who have been following me for a while, okay, and you're not a new face to my channel, whenever we read the new person, what comes through? What comes through? 95% of the time. Past baggage. Pain from a past experience. Okay? Very few of us, very, very few, actually take the time, to heal. Okay? Before we hop into a new connection. Very few of us actually take the time to heal. So, what we end up doing, there's many different reasons why that's a mistake, why we shouldn't do that. But one of the many, many reasons why that's such a bad thing is because what we do is we end up projecting the past onto the new person. We end up comparing a new person to the past person to the point to where the universe has no choice but to give us what we're looking for. Even if it's in the form of you just straight up making it up and imagining it. It happens. Oh, it happens. So you need to heal from your past, okay? If there was ever a way to actually guarantee that you would repeat your past, that would be it. To guarantee it. There's many ways to make it happen. But don't abandon this. Don't end this. You put your healing as your number one priority. Your healing. Okay? Now, I don't really see a lot of emotional codependence coming from you. Maybe for some of you there could be a bit of that codependent energy. But what I'm seeing most of right now is like, okay, everything that ever went wrong in the past, what I'm going to do is I'm going to devise this system. And I'm going to make damn sure that doesn't happen again. So I'm going to control this system. Next new person that comes in, here's how it's going to go. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. If you spend your time focusing on what you don't want, I don't care if you're trying to eradicate it, eliminate it, or avoid it. You're focusing on what you don't want, you're going to attract what you don't want. That's not the way to do it. Okay? If we're on the path to success in any aspect in life, I don't care if it's business, I don't care if it's relationships, it doesn't matter what it is. If we're on the pathway to success, focusing all of our energy on our obstacles isn't going to get us there any quicker. If anything, all we're going to do is attract more obstacles. Okay? Cross that bridge when you get to it, but don't focus all of your energy on it. I'm not saying stick your head in the sand and pretend that nothing's wrong and ignore anything that could go wrong. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the dimension that we live in is dualistic in nature. Okay? Dualistic. Positive and negative must coexist side by side at all times, just like up and down, right and left. How far up can you go before there is no more down? Doesn't work that way, does it? So, no matter what you do, you're never going to, in this dimension, be able to have 100% positive and 0% negative. You're never going to be able to accomplish that. Okay? What happens is, whichever end of the spectrum you spend most of your time focused on, I don't care what you're trying to do, if you're trying to eradicate it, if you're trying to eliminate it, if you're trying to devise a system that can outsmart it, I don't care what it is that you're doing. If you're spending your time focused on something, you're going to attract more things that vibrationally complement that thing that you're focused on. The universe doesn't give a damn what you want and what you don't want. The universe gives you a mirror image reflection of the energy that you are sending out. Period. So, don't compare this person to the past. Okay, there is a lot of potential between the two of you. 10 of Cups energy right here. But you don't abandon it. Don't put this to an end. Your number one goal, I will say this until my face turns blue and the cows come home. Your number one goal is healing. Okay? That's your top priority. Anywho, I feel like that was your all's message. All right, I am going to go ahead and end the reading here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate every last one of you who show up to my channel and show love and support on a daily basis, man. It means everything in the world to me. Don't forget to look in the description box of the video for information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. Thanks again for tuning in and showing love. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all have a good day.